Do you love white people?
I do.
And what's wrong with the blacks?
I'm part white myself.
You are?
Yeah.
I know you look kind of light skinned. Your mother or father were white.
I have white on my mom's and my dad's side, on both sides.
Right. So what's wrong with the blacks?
I don't feel like there's anything wrong with the blacks per se. I feel like there are certain individuals who have experienced certain things or who have learned certain things that have happened in history, and I feel like a lot of blacks, if you will, play victim to what may have happened historically. But I don't feel like there's anything wrong with black people per se. I feel like some certain individuals, what happens is they get stuck in traumas and dramas, and it's like they don't know how to overcome it, and so they end up acting out. But I feel like that's in all cultural backgrounds.
But you say you feel like some of them uh, stuck were angry out of control because whatever you say about history. What is history that made them that way? What happened in
So
history?
you know certain people tend to lean on the crutch of slavery. You know that.
Right.
You know, you're very intelligent.
Not really.
But I feel like so many times it's like you have to get out of that mindset. I feel like that's a mindset that people, you gravitate towards something and cling onto it as a crutch. But in reality, we can all be great moving forward if we want to, if we choose to. I'm not stuck in that. So I didn't live back then. I'm not stuck in it. I don't blame people now for it. It happened and I moved on.
But
It is
the
what it
people that
is.
are stuck in slavery, they don't know anything about slavery. They were never enslaved. Slavery been over with
And that's why I said
150
they
years
learned
or
about
so.
it.
And so,
That's why I said,
so they're stuck in their head, in their imagination.
yeah, yeah. And also the fact that they learned certain things, or they may have watched documentaries or read certain books. And so it's like they saw that happened. And so, yes, absolutely. Some of them are stuck. Absolutely. But we have to want to come out of that.
Yeah.
Not every black person is stuck there mentally.
Amazing. Have you ever met one that's not stuck there?
Yes, absolutely. I love white people. I mean, I know
But you
other.
white. You
I
don't count.
am part white.
You don't count.
Part white, but I'm black too.
Which do you identify with, being black or being white?
I identify with being black and white.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
That's
I'm
amazing.
both. I'm both.
What do you think about the fact that white people, but white men are the most hated species on this side of heaven? They're being blamed for everybody's weakness. What do you think about the fact that they're so hated?
I've never heard that.
They are blamed for everything. They blame them with this phony idea of racism. They call white people white supremacists. They blame white people because they don't know how to pass a test. They can't. They don't. They want the white people to lower the standard for them. They want white people to give them affirmative action. Now they're begging for reparation. What do you think about that fact that they're blaming the white man for everything when white people have nothing to do with their weakness at all?
Who does that, Jesse?
I'm sorry?
Who does that? Who does that?
You ever heard them begging for reparations?
I haven't heard nobody begging for reparations.
You don't know there's a reparation movement out there?
I've seen. I'm from California, so I've seen different pieces and bits here, but I don't watch TV. Honestly, I'm not up on that. I haven't had a TV in my room for about 10 years.
Well, you better pay attention because they're going to get reparation, and you're going to miss out on your money.
Hold on. Let me type this up.
You better pay attention because your black half should get some of that money. Do you agree,
Jesse, listen, if I get any of this money, I'm taking you to dinner, Jesse. Okay, I'm taking you and your family. We're going to dinner.
Right on. Do you believe that if blacks were to stop hating, forgive their mothers, return to their fathers and stop hating white people, that they'll be better off today?
I feel like I do feel like I agree with some of that. I do feel like if those black people that feel like they're stuck in that, I feel like if they would forgive their mother and father, I do feel like they could become better. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And should they
Because
be
we can't keep on playing victim. We're
right?
not victims.
Yeah.
Nobody's a victim.
Yeah. I agree.
Nobody's a victim. Your life is what you make of it. We
Yeah.
are not victims.
Do you tell the blacks that?
I do.
And what do they say when you tell them that?
You know, there's always going to be a mixed response, but I feel like that boils down to the psychological intelligence and emotional intelligence of a person because I could have stayed stuck there. I could have stayed stuck and played the victim and not even the fact that, I'm black and other people aren't. But it boils down to us, it boils down to the individual wanting to change and do better.
Yeah.
I can do anything that I want to do. It doesn't matter what color I am. It doesn't matter what cultural background I come from. It's what I choose to do with myself and my life. Look at the sparks.
What's that popping up in your background?
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Those was angel from. That's a message from God.
See, that was the message from God for sure.